Good morning all. Online students, is my voice is loud and clear? Okay, done. So let's start the session, guys. So in the last class, we have discussed about the if and else, that is conditional statements. In today's class, we are going to discuss the concept called as loops. Okay. Now, what is meant by loops? Loop means nothing but repeating the block of code. Repeat the code. Whenever you want to repeat something, we are going to use the loop. Whatever you want to repeat, whichever the part you want to get repeated, that particular part has to be inside the loop. Now that will be repeated. So in this class, we are going to discuss the concept called as loops. What is meant by loops, miss? So in today's class, we are going to have loops. Loop is nothing but repeating the code. You are going to repeat the code. So how many times you are going to repeat the code, means here two types of loops are there. One is called as while loop. Second one is called as for loop. Two types of loops are there. Now first one is called as while loop. Now what is meant by while loop? While loop means nothing but till condition satisfies. While, what is the meaning of while means till condition satisfies. Till condition satisfies. So till condition satisfies, we are going to repeat the code. Now what is meant by while loop? Completely now what is meaning of while loop is till condition satisfies, repeat the block of code. While, what is the meaning of while? Till condition satisfies. And what is the loop means? Repeat the code. Till condition satisfies, repeat the code is called as while loop. Okay. Now what is the difference between the normal condition versus while loop? So here I'm writing one condition. If 1 is less than 2, if 1 is less than 2, print data, print DA. Okay, data analytics. Okay, print DA. Since the condition was satisfied, it is going to print the DA. How many times it is going to print the DA means one time. How many times it is checking the condition means one time. But if you, instead of this one, if you write while here, instead of writing the if the same thing as it is, I'm not changing anything. Same example I'm going to take with respect to while. If I write the while, what happens first? It is going to check the condition. Since condition is true, it is going to print the DA. Now from here again it will go back to this position. Why it will go back to that position? Because it is loop. Loop means again come back to the original position. Like that, how many times it will come to original position means till this condition satisfied, it will execute. Now see again, first it is going to print the DA. Now again it will go back to this position. Now again 1 is less than 2. Again condition satisfied. Again DA. Again it will go back to this position. Again the condition satisfied. Again it will print the DA. Again it will go back to this position. Again the condition satisfied. Again print the DA. Sir, like that never the condition will fail. No sir. If the condition doesn't fail, automatically it will print for multiple times now. So this concept is infinite loop. Whatever the example you are seeing here, this is related to infinite loop example. If I execute this one, see now DA is getting printed for infinity number of times. Okay, DA is getting printed infinite number of times. Now how this while loop will stop? When the while loop will stop? Okay, so for, here 2 points are there. First let us see the when the while loop will stop. When while loop will stop executing the code. When the while loop will stop executing the code. So just give me a minute. Okay. Now when the while loop will stop executing the code means two options are there. 1, when condition phase, automatically it stops. Or second one is break. Second option is there is a concept called as break. So by using the break, when the break is executed, either of these two. So when this while loop will stop means either when the condition phase also the while loop will stop, or when the break is executed also the while loop will stop. Out of these two, one. Now let's understand what is the meaning of this. I will explain for both the things. Let's take an example. X is equal to 1. Okay, while x is less than 1, or while x is less than 3, print dA. And I'm also writing x is equal to x plus 1. Now the same example, before explaining in the while, let me explain in terms of if. What happens with the if and what happens with the while. Let's see the difference. Now when you are writing this one, first let us complete this code. X is equal to 1. It is going to take 1 with x. Now if x is less than 3, that is if 1 is less than 3, yes, condition is true. Since the condition is true, what it is going to do? It is going to print the dA. It will print the dA as the output. Along with the output, x is equal to x plus 1. Now what is the x value? 1 plus 1, which is 2. Now x value is going to be the 2 and it will stop. Now what is the output you are going to get means dA. Now if I ask in terms of what is the latest x value also, it is going to give the 2. Okay. Now how many times this dA was printed is 1 time. And how many times this condition was checked means 1 time. Now let us go with this example. In this example, now x is equal to 1. Okay. Now while x is less than 3, that is 1 is less than 3, print dA. So dA is printed. After printing the dA, now what is the x value means x is equal to x plus 1. So now x value is going to be the 2. It will not create in the same object because it is immutable. It will create a new object. For example purpose, I am writing in the same object. But it will create a new object because it is immutable. Replacement is not possible. Okay. Now x is equal to 2. Now x is equal to 2 up to here completed. One time the condition was checked and this entire part was executed for one time. After completing one time, now what happens? From here again it will go back to this position. Now this time 2 is less than 3. Since condition satisfied, again dA is printed. One more time dA. Again now what is the x value? 3. Now the x value is equal to 3. After 3, again it will go back to this position. Once again it will go back to that position. Now what is this one? 3 is less than 3. Since 3 is less than 3 is false, it will not execute the block. Now that block is ignored. Okay. What is the difference between this one versus this one means it is checked for one time. The same condition was checked for multiple times. Now if I execute this one now, what is the output I am going to get is dA dA. 2 times dA dA. Is the point is clear guys? Everyone? What is the difference between the conditional statements versus loops? Now, sir, in the reality, can you take one example? For example, I want to check whether the first student name is Mahesh. Okay, only the first student name is Mahesh. So I'm going to ask, hey, whether your name is Mahesh, student number 1, whoever is sitting in the student 1, I'm going to ask whether your name is Mahesh. He is going to say answer as no. Completed. Only one time I have checked. This is called as if and else. If when you are going to use the if. For example, I want to check the whether which student is Mahesh. Which student is Mahesh if I want to check, then in that case what I have to do? First I have to ask the student 1 whether your name is Mahesh. No. Then what I have to do? Ask the second student. Ask the third student. Ask the fourth student. Ask the fifth student. Like that, how many times you are going to continue like this means till you get the Mahesh. For example, in the class, total 20 students are there. 10th student name is Mahesh. After 10th student name is Mahesh, are you going to check with the 11th student and 12th student? No need. Once your condition was satisfied, You no need to check. So here, see, three different questions I'm asking. Question number one, what is the question number one is whether student one is Mahesh. This is question one. Question two, which student is Mahesh? This is question three. Question two. Question three, if Mahesh found, stop. If Mahesh is found, stop. Otherwise, continue. Continue with the next one, next person. Whenever you find the Mahesh, stop that one. Till that you have to continue. So, if whether the student one, first student is Mahesh or not, to check only with one student, if is sufficient. Which student is Mahesh means you have to check multiple students, and multiple times you have to check the same condition. Whether your name is Mahesh, you have to ask to one student, or you have to ask the same question to multiple students. You have to ask multiple students whether your name is Mahesh. Whenever you want with multiple students, go with the loop. When you want to check with one student, go with the if. That is the difference between both of them. Is the point is clear, guys? Now, so here I want to print the DA. This DA I want to print for 3 times or 5 times. Okay, print DA. Print DA. Like this, I want to print 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So writing like this, this one. Now this line has to be repeated for how many times? 5 times. Now for that, what I'm going to use here? While. So whichever the code you want to repeat, that particular code should be inside the loop. That should be inside. Then it will be repeated. Whichever is inside, that will be repeated. So print DA was to be repeated. How many times it has to be repeated means 5 times. So for that, what I'm going to do means here while x is less than or equal to 5 and starting value of x I'm going to give as 1. Now if I stop here, it is going to convert as an infinite loop because the condition will never fail. X is always 1, 1 is always less than 5. X value you have to increment to plus 1. Then first x is going to be 1 followed by 2 followed by 3 followed by 4 followed by 5. Now 5 times DA will be printed. That is the difference between this one versus this one. So now if one of the student is asking, can we write directly DA into 5 times? Then I'm going to get the DA side by side 5 times like this. I want to print bottom, one after one, one after one. Okay. Sir, can you use the print separator? No, sir. Separator also will separate side by side. I want in the next line. Okay. And that too, I want in the next line for 5 times like this or 20 times or 30 times as per our requirement. Is the points are clear, guys? Now, sir, you told that we can, the while loop will stop in 2 conditions. One is either condition will fail means it will stop or break is executed, you told. What is this? Now let us see. Here I'm writing in terms of same example. I'm not doing this one. I'm not doing x is equal to x plus 5. X is equal to x plus 1. Now what happens? It is going to be the infinite loop. 1 is less than 5. Every time it is going to be 1 is less than 5, while every time it is going to print the DA. Now here x is equal to x plus 1, and if x value is equal to 3 only, and I'm going to stop the thing, break. I'm going to write break. Now in this case, what happens? First x is equal to 1. This is completed. Next it comes to this position. 1 is less than or equal to 5. Condition is true now. So what is the output you are going to get? DA. Now what is the x value? 2. One by one I am explaining. It is printing DA. X value was converted to 2. After converting to 2, now x is equal to 3. It is going to check. No, condition not satisfied. So it is going to ignore the if block. From here it will come outside. It will go back to original position. It will go to the original position, back to this position. Why? Because while was designed like that. It is a loop. Loop means go back one more time. The meaning of loop only repeat. Okay, now 2, because x value now is 2. 2 is less than 5. Again, it is going to print the DA. After printing the DA, now x value is equal to 3. Now, since x value is equal to 3, now what happens? Break. Now it is going to break. Now it will not go to the original position. Again, it will not go to this position. Why? Because it is break. And how many times DA is printed? 2 times. Is the point is clear? Earlier, if you remember, I told you that 3 questions. Out of what is the third question is, whenever you find the Mahesh, stop there only. Otherwise, continue. Now, Mahesh is found means I have to write in the condition. If student name is equal to Mahesh, break. Otherwise, continue. What I am going to do, I will start with the student 1, whether your name is Mahesh. Okay, understand this one. Question. Whether I am asking like this. Whether your name is Mahesh is the question. Now, how many times I am asking this question means for multiple times. While 1 is less than 5. This condition will never fail. This one also will never fail. This will be continued. I will ask all the students same question. Never it will stop. When it will stop means if any student says that yes, my name is equal to Mahesh, then I will break that one. Otherwise, I will not break. So simply write the code. Can you write the code for the same, sir? Okay, let's write the code. First, I'm writing the print. Check whether Mahesh is available in the class. Check whether Mahesh is available in the class, and whenever he is available, stop that one. Check whether Mahesh is available. If available, break. If available, break. Otherwise, continue. Break. Right? Now, here I'm going to ask the student name. Name is equal to input of enter your name. Orally, I will ask the question, but in the Python, I can't ask orally. Na? So here I'm asking the user to enter the name. I'll ask student 1. See, started. The program was started. Check whether Mahesh is available in the class. If available, break that one. Okay. First, I'm asking the student 1. What is your name? Siva. No. Next, student 2. Rama. No. Next, your name. SRK. No. Next, Pawan. No. Next, your name. Mahesh. Okay. Mahesh, stop. Mahesh is available now. Stop. Now, like that, how many times it will ask? Infinite number of times. Never the condition will fail now. So simply you only can give directly while true. It will not even check the condition also. Answer only true. Why to check unnecessary condition also? 1 is less than 5 or 2 is less than 5. Why again comparison operator, waste of time? Answer only true. So simply while true is called as infinite loop. While true is called as infinite. Never it will fail. Now, sir, infinite loop has to stop means only one option is there, for that is break. There is no other option. Generally, when we'll stop anything, whatever the work we are doing, when we'll stop means when our requirement is satisfied. For example, you are going to write the notes like that. You are going to write the running notes. When you stop writing running notes means when I stop teaching, you'll stop the notes. That is only condition. If SRK sir stops teaching, break. Writing the notes. That one you write in the condition. Somewhere you have to stop now. For you have to stop means something has to be done. For what purpose you are stopping? Either you will get the sleep, so that is the reason you will stop. Either you will get a WhatsApp message, either you will stop reading or something. Some reason should be there now. What are the work you are doing? That work you are stopping in between means what is the reason? That reason only if. Is the point is clear, guys? Without if, without reason, none of them will stop, right? Your writing, you will not stop. Your seeing, you will not stop. Your walking, you will not stop. For example, after Naresh, you have to go to your home. You have to walk. When you will stop walking, miss? When your destination has reached. That one only condition. If destination reached. That is condition. Right? Is the point is clear? So like this, we are going to write while true is called as infinite loop, and we are going to break the infinite loop by using the break. But sir, now, okay, other than infinite loop, normal while. If you are taking a normal while with a condition like this, when this will break means two options are there. Either condition has to fail or break has to execute. Out of these two. Now, in this example, I am writing here x is equal to 13. Instead of 3, 13. Now tell me what is the answer of this one. X is equal to 1. 1 is less than or equal to 5. Print dA. So dA is printed one time. Now x value is equal to 2. After that, x is equal to 13 means no. It will come back to this position. Now what is the first time x is this one satisfied? So dA. Next, 2 is less than or equal to 5. dA. Now x value is 3. Next, 3 is less than or equal to 5. dA. Now condition, this one is 4. 4 is less than or equal to 5. dA. Next, this is 5. 5 is less than or equal to 5. dA. After next, it will come to 6. Now x value is 6. X value will be converted to 6. Absolutely, that is not a problem. Now 6 is less than equal to 5. No. Since this condition is false, it will stop. Now in this example, break is executed. No. Without break, what? Why loop was stopped now? Because condition failed. Based on condition failed, it was stopped. In this example, based on the break, it was stopped. Before the condition, break was executed first and it was stopped before itself. Right? Is the point is clear? So when the break is executed, either the condition, either condition has to fail or either the break has to be executed out of these two. And particularly most important point is while executing, while practicing after the class, while practicing, practice while loop in different Jupyter notebook. While loop in different Jupyter notebook. In different Jupyter notebook or wherever you are practicing, but separate file. Take this one in a separate file. And infinite loop you take in a separately. Infinite loop don't combine in the normal whatever you are practicing one. For example, in this particular Jupyter notebook, I have done the infinite loop practice. I have shown you for infinite loop now. Now, after closing this Jupyter notebook, sometimes it will open, sometimes it will not open. Multiple times it will lag. Because in a flow, for example, if I write here while true, I'm writing, and I'm writing here print srk. And in a flow, I have clicked on the enter and I'm executing. Okay. Now what happens means it is going to execute for infinite number of times. It will never break now. Now for stopping that one, I have to use this one. This is called as interrupt the kernel. Means stop the kernel. Means stop the code. Now when you are trying to interrupt, means the code, whatever it is going in a flow, if you try to interrupt in between, automatically it will leads to the problem. The Jupyter notebook may not work properly. And you are going to get the errors furtherly. Sir, when I execute also it is not properly executing, sir. All these things you'll say. So better to practice if you want to see how the infinite loop works and how many times it is printing. If you want to observe that one, practice in a different Jupyter notebook. Practice, absolutely not a problem, but in a different Jupyter notebook. If that example deleted also, if that Jupyter notebook you are not able to open in the future also, not a problem, na? Okay. So that you practice in a different one. Don't practice in a normal one. Okay. Is the points are clear? This is the infinite loop versus this. Sir, next question. while doing this while loop, is that compulsory every time I have to take x only? That is one of the example. You don't need to take only x. You can take as per your choice. You can even take I is equal to, I is less than 10, something. Sir, less than only I have to take? Not even less than symbol, greater than symbol is comparison operators, logical operators, identity operators, and along with the membership operators. Any of the operator of your choice. Is the point is clear? Now, for example, I'm writing here list of student names. Siva. Next one is SRK. Next one is Pavan. Something I'm writing like this. Now, while Siva is in L, Siva in L. Siva in L is satisfied or not? Satisfied. It is available. Membership operator is giving the output as true. Since the condition is true, it will execute. Is the point is clear, guys? If the condition is true, it will execute. If the condition is false, it will not execute. Okay. So whenever the condition satisfies, it executes. That's it. So now this is while. So based on the while, we can now next question. Okay, sir. While x is less than 10, done. And here I'm writing x is equal to x plus 1. In the starting, I'm going to take initial x value is equal to 1. If you don't take initial value, it will throw the name error. What is this? It will throw the name error. What is x? So initial value, you have to give some x. Now, okay. Sir, every time x plus 1 only, even x plus 6 you do. It is not compulsory. Choice is yours. Okay. Now, for example, if I write here print dA, same dA, x is equal to this one, x is equal to x plus 5. Now, what is the output means? First, it is going to take one condition satisfied. So, it will print dA. Now, 6. Again, it will go back to this portion. 6 also condition satisfied. Again, it will give the output as dA. Now, what is the next? 6 plus 5, 11. 11 condition is not satisfied. So, it will not give. So, 2 times only dA. You can write with the plus 5. Sir, if I write minus 5, okay, minus 5. 1 is less than 10, dA. 1 is equal to 1 minus minus 5, that is minus 4. Minus 4 is less than 10, dA. Minus 9 is less than 10, dA. Minus 14 less than 10, dA. Indirectly, it is going to convert as an infinite loop. If the condition satisfies means finite. If the condition doesn't satisfy, continuously satisfies, never it is going to stop, never the condition phase means it is going to become the infinite. Now, here I am going to write if x is less than minus 20, break. Now, tell me what is the output of this. If I write like this, write the answer in the notes, guys. How many times DA will be printed if this is the case? Done? Completed? So how many times di is printed? 5 times. So it is not compulsory that you have to always increment or you have to always decrement or you have to do with respect to +1 only or -1 only, nothing. As per our requirement. Completely it's all the requirement based on the requirement. Is the point is clear? Okay. Now coming to the point, next one is in terms of while. Okay, while x, not every time x we are writing now. Now I want to do the sum of numbers. Ask the user to enter the numbers and do the sum. Now ask the user to enter the numbers. 5 numbers are, 10 numbers are, 20 numbers are, how many numbers? So for example, this input function is there. This is the input function. Enter the number. Enter the number. Now enter the number means how many times it has to enter. I mean, in terms of how many times we are going to enter. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. How many times? How many times we have to enter this one? Infinite number of times. For example, ask the user to enter any 5 numbers is the question was given. Means this code has to repeat for how many times? 5 times. So 5 times it has to repeat means I'm writing here while x is less than or equal to 5. 5 times it will be repeated when x is equal to starting of 1 with x is equal to x plus 1. Now if I write like this, now mainly this is the main one. It will repeat. Now this will be repeated for 5 times. For writing 5 times I have written these 3 lines. If I write this one, it will start executing for multiple times. If I write this one only, it will check the condition. If I, sir, directly can write here only one, no sir, you no need to write here now. Then it will not increment, right? It will not increment and it is going to be a problem. So that is the reason. So now here if I write here x is equal to 1, now it will be incremented. So now this input function is going to get executed for 5 times. Now that number, what are the number was entered, he is going to enter. I'm going to write the whether he may enter the int, he may enter the float. Now that number, what are the number he has entered? N is equal to. I'm going to store that one in the n. Now it has to be added every time. 1 by 1, 1 by 1, 1 by 1. Now for that what I'm going to do, s is equal to s plus n. Now what is meant by s is equal to s plus n means s means sum. Now what is the initial s value, sir? So initial s value I'm going to give as 0. Now when I have given the initial value of 0, now 0 first number will be added. Second number will be added. So for example, let's take an example. Instead of 5 numbers, only 1 number was given. And what is the total? What is the total of 1 number? For example, I have given that 1 number called as 25. What is the total of numbers? 25 only. So 1 number means 25 only because 25 plus initial number is 0. I ask it to add now. Then what you have done? Add the numbers. In that numbers I have given only 25. Then what you have done with that one means 0 you have added initially. After that next number, after that next number, after that next number, after that next number. First number you are added with the 0. Since we are adding with the 0, that we are not keeping in the mind, directly we are adding the second number, first number, second number, third number. But first number will be added with the 0 initially. Okay. Now when I do like this and if I am asking to print the sum, what are the sum is there? Print yes. Now enter the number. First number I am entering 20. Now what is the total? Sum. Sum is equal to it is going to be infinite loop, right? 1 minute. Now first I am going to write 20. Now what is the sum is 20 plus 0, 20. Now sum is 20. Now one more time, 25. Now what is the sum is? Already sum is 20. 20 plus 25, 45. Next, 25 plus 15. That is 45 plus 15. 45 plus 15 is 60. 100. 150. Now total is 150. Is the point is clear? Everyone. This is adding the 5 numbers. First number followed by second number followed by third number followed by fourth number, like that. Now which one is repeated? From where I have started this code? While explaining this code, what is the first line of code I have written for you? Did I have written directly s is equal to 0? No. What is the first step I have started from where? Ask the user to enter the number. This is the first step. Now in my mind, it has to be repeated for 5 times. For 5 times it has to be repeated means what I have to do? X is equal to 1. While x is 1 is less than or equal to 5, x is equal to x plus 1. Then it is going to repeat for 5 times. 20 times you want means x is less than or equal to 20. 30 times you want to repeat means x is less than or equal to 30. How many times you want to repeat that number I am going to write. Every time fix. I am going to fix myself x is equal to 1 while x is less than or equal to. How many times I want to repeat that one? And x is equal to x plus 1. How many times I want to repeat? That many times. This will be repeated accordingly. 20 times you want means 20 times. If you write here 20 means 20 times. If you write 30 means 30 times. 40 means 40 times. 50 means 50 times. How many times you want to repeat? So these 3 lines are used only for repeating. If I don't want to repeat, these 3 lines are not required for me. One time only miss, those 3 lines are not required. Simply input. Input will work only for one time then. Is the point is clear, guys? Don't by heart the code in the sequential order. Understand that one and do that one. So now, what is this example? This example is to add the 5 numbers. Ask user to enter any 5 numbers and do sum of it. Is the point is clear, guys? Now next one is ask user to enter multiple numbers. Ask the user to enter multiple numbers and do sum of it. This time infinite numbers. He may enter 1 number, he may enter 2 numbers, he may enter 3 numbers. We don't know. For example, where we are going to use this one, sir? DMart. In the DMart, you have taken a basket of items and you went to the billing counter. What they are going to do? First item they are going to scan. Total it will print. Followed by second item. Immediately sum will be added. Third item scan. Sum will be added. Fourth item scan. Sum will be added. Now how many items they are going to check like that means? Maybe the user may bring 5 items. The user may bring 20 items. The user may bring 500 items. Who knows? Then in that case, how you are going to do that one? For that reason, while infinite loop, while true. Sir, while true means now while true. First point is clear now. Whenever multiple numbers, I don't know these many numbers. Whenever it has to be entered 5 numbers or 6 numbers are missed, then it is called as finite loop. When how many numbers the user is going to enter, we also don't know means it is infinite loop. Now first step I am writing infinite loop. This is the first idea I have got. Infinite loop, infinite number of times it has to ask the user to enter the number. Enter the number. How many times? Infinite number of times. And I'm going to write in the eval. Okay, eval. So the user may enter floating values, the user may enter anything. I don't know. So I'm writing eval. And I'm going to store n is equal to. Now, I know that it has to be sum. Sum is what I have to do? S is equal to S plus N. And what is the initial S value is going to be 0. Otherwise, it will give the name error. If you don't give that 0, when it comes to this position, it will ask what is S plus N. S is name error. So that is the reason S is equal to 0. Okay. Now this is going to be the sum, infinite number sum. But how to break? This is okay. Infinite numbers, sum is okay. Both of them satisfied. Infinite loop is completed, sum is also completed. But how to stop? Where to stop? Now here I'm going to write the condition called as if n value is equal to hash. N value is equal to hash. Break that one. In that case, break. Sir, how the others will know that one you have written inside hash, inside dot, inside comma, how others knows means that one also I will write here print. Print, enter all the numbers, enter the all numbers once entries are completed. Once entries are completed, click on hash. I'll write like this so that the user will understand that one. For example, if you call to any customer care, they'll ask to enter your registered mobile number. After entering the registered mobile number, at the end, they'll ask you to click on the hash. Why? Because in the backend, they have given the code like that. Is the point is clear? The moment you click on the hash, it will be stopped. Now, okay. So the user is going to enter the hash. Okay. First, when I'm going to enter the number, first number 25. 25 will be sum. 35 will be sum. 45, it will be sum. But when I click on the hash, it is going to convert this one as eval. Eval will give the error for me. If I execute this one, see 25. First I am entering 25 something and I am going to click on the hash. It is going to throw the error because it cannot convert to eval. Hash cannot be converted. Hash when you are going to write means when it is a number only. But when you are writing in the string, eval you should not use. Okay. Then we should not use the eval means then what we have to do? In that case, eval you have to use here. You write here. Then it will evaluate first n value and then it will add. In that case also problem only, sir. For example, let us take one more time. 24, 25 hash. So now also the problem same only, no sir. Okay, when it has to do means when it is not equal to hash, it has to do like this. When it is equal to hash, it should not do. Means this has to be brought bottom like this. Now what it is going to do means first it will check whether it is hash. If it is not hash, means it is number. Number will be added. Now let us cross check. Now 24, okay, 25, okay. Next, I'm entering the hash. So since it is hash, now it is not converting that one because that is down now. Already break was completed means it will not check downside, right? Once break means it will come out of the loop. It will not check down. Now I want the total. Now I'm going to write here sum of values. What are the sum of values you have entered? Sum of values. Your sum of values is equal to yes. Now here I'm writing 24. I'm writing 26. I'm writing 50. And I'm writing the hash. Sum of the values is equal to 100. Means in the DMart, first they are going to scan the first one, second one, third one. Once all the completed, they'll ask the customer, sir, all the items are completed. Customer is going to say yes. Then they are going to click on the one button called as break. Then when they click on that, it will automatically break. Which button they are going to click means whatever they have given here, according to that they will click. Sir, how that executive knows that one? Before giving the product, they'll explain. They don't know code, but they know which one has to be entered. So they'll click on that, simply they'll click on that. And once they click on that, see here, in my case, I'm entering the values 24, 25, 30. And after entering the values, I'm going to click on the shift 3 and it is breaking. Now, who told you to click on hash only means here they have written now, enter all the numbers once entries are completed hash. So this Same way, this will be trained in the DMART to the executives. First scan the each and every item. Once all the items are completed, click on this button. Okay, the executive will click on that. The executive don't know what is the Python code, Java code, and if it is a code, what is the backend code. They don't know anything. Choice is yours as per your choice. For example, you want to write here ABC. Enter all the numbers 24, 25, 26 and write here ABC. Something other than number, it has to be entered. Other than number, it has to be entered. If number was entered, for example, if they are entering the number, that number, it will also add now every time. Okay, is the point is clear, guys? So what is the difference between this example versus this example? Means this is finite loop, which will work for five times only. This is infinite loop. It will work for infinite number of times till the condition satisfies. Once the moment the condition, the break is executed, it will stop. That is the difference between both of them. Everything is clear? Now, next example we are going to discuss is with respect to hash. Sorry. Next one is in terms of else. How we are having the for if and else. How we are having if with else. Similarly, while loop is also having the else. While part also having the else. Sir, else you are writing here. For example, you are writing here while. After writing the while, you are writing one condition. And inside that, you are going to write some block of code, some lines. And after writing some lines, you are going to write if one condition. And after writing the condition, here you are going to write the break. And here you are going to write the else. Now, here the point is, this else belongs to if-a, this else belongs to while-a. How we can know means, if this if is like this, these two are in the same line. If these both are in the same line, wherever the if is starting, else is also starting there only means the if and else it is. For example, the else is starting here, where the while is starting. Here in this case, while and else are in the same. Then it is while with else. It depends on the indentation. It doesn't depends on the curly brackets. It depends on the indentation. Is the point is clear, guys? Right. Now here, for example, I'm writing one. Now when this while block will execute and when this, else part will be executed. Okay. If break executed, if break is executed inside the while, if break is executed, else part will not execute. Else will not execute. If break is not executed, else will execute. Is the point is clear? Now let's take an example. Earlier I told you while loop will stop based on two conditions. What are the two conditions? While loop will stop. Condition one, either the condition has to fail, or second one is either break has to be executed. Now, which example? This example. If you remember, there is one example, this. I'm copying the same example, which I have explained earlier. Okay. Now, in this example, it is going, this while loop will stop. In this case also, while loop will stop. Both examples, while loop will stop. In the both the examples, I'm writing the else part. I'm writing here else print Python. The same code I'm writing here. Else print Python. Now I'm writing this one. Now in the above example also, first while loop will break. In the below example also, while loop will break. That is sure. Now tell me, in this above example, what is the output first you are going to get? Only with the while block. Forget about the else part. Tell me while block. So x is less than or equal to 5. That is 1 is less than or equal to 5. DA. 2. Again it will go back from here. It will go back to this position. Again it will go back to this position. Again. After once the condition either fails or break is executed, then it will come to next line. Till that it will not come to the next line. Inner part only will be executed for multiple times. Now x is equal to this one. X is less than or equal to 5. Print DA. One time DA is printed. X is equal to 1. Like this completed. Now here also break was written. Though break was written, now this entire loop is executed for how many times? And how many times you are going to get the DA? What is the output of DA? How many times you are going to get DA? 5 times. Now this entire while loop was stopped due to condition failure. Which one? Condition fail. It has not stopped due to the break. So since break is not executed, though you have written also, there is no use. It is written, but there is no use because it was not used in the break one. So automatically Python also will be printed. Now in this case, tell me, break is used or break is not used? Written part is there. That is okay. Written is there. Used or not used? Used. And using that one only, the while loop was stopped. Now in this case, else part will not execute. Sir, literally for infinite loop, if every infinite loop will break based on the break only, na? Every infinite loop will break based on the break only. Then in that case, else part will not execute, na? Obviously, for infinite loop, else is not there. Only for while loop only else is there. Infinite loop else is not there. If you write also, there is no use. It will not execute. Because obviously the break will be executed in the infinite loop. The answer is clear? Everyone. When the else part will be executed, when the else part will not be executed. Inside the else, you may write print, you may write something as per your choice. Sir, now what is the use of this one? For example, let's take an like this. As everyone knows, Amazon, logistics, e-commerce. I'm saying e-commerce point of view. Now you are in the warehouse. This is a warehouse. Where in the warehouse you are having the items. Multiple items are there. And these items you have to assign to one delivery partner, means delivery executive. You have to give to the one delivery executive. Now you have taken the multiple items, 20 items are there. 20 items you have to assign. Now while assigning, how they are going to assign these items only to this executive, how they'll assign means by using the scanning or something. Okay. So first item is assign. Second item assign. Third item assign. Like that they are going to assign. For example, one of the item is not scanning. Now they are going to keep that one side. Now in that else part, what they are going to write means all the items are assigned successfully. They'll write that one. Now when out of 20 items, only 19 items are assigned. Now that else part will be printed? No, it is not going to print. When the else part will be printed, all the items are successfully assigned. When it will print means every item, 20 items are assigned only. If one item is not assigned also, it will not print that one. Okay, it is not printing means somewhere the error is there. Where the problem? They'll identify that one and they'll assign accordingly. One after one item they are going to assign now. Once, for example, in between some person has clicked on the break only. And he has breaked the loop in between. After assigning 5 items only, he has clicked on the break. Now else part will be printed? No, because else part will be printed only after completing 20 items. If you assign only 16 items and if you click the break also, it will not print. If you assign 17 items and if you click on the break also, it will not print. Nothing. When it will give the output means when all the 20 items are successfully assigned to the delivery partner, then else part will be printed. Like that, they will write the code accordingly. Whether my loop was completed without any problem or with problem. My entire code was completed without any problem. Then in that case, So here I'm writing while loop, entire while loop was executed. While loop was executed successfully. Successfully without any break. In between, it has not break. It was automatically all the conditions satisfied, then only it has stopped. I'm going to write like this. Now the same thing if I write here, it will not print that one. Why? Because my while loop was not executed successfully. In between only it was stopped. So based on the requirement, break requirement is having one purpose, else part is having one purpose, infinite loop is having one purpose, like that. One example has one purposes. When I told you that in this class I want to check whether the student name is Mahesh, one after one after one. In that case, without break, can I do that one? No. Obviously, I have to use the break. Now, how many times I have to check, miss? I also don't know now. Whether the 5th student is going to be Mahesha, 10th student is going to be Mahesha, 20th student is going to be Mahesha, or 50th student is going to be Mahesha. How I can know? So in this case, I have to use infinite loop. Is the point is clear? One example, for example, while is having one advantage. While loop has one advantage. Infinite loop is having one advantage. Break is having one advantage. Else part is having one advantage. Everything not required in the single example only. Based on the situation, based on the requirement, you are going to do. Is the points are clear, guys, everyone? So this is the while loops. Now next concept is called as for loop. Now for loop is also same. Loop means repeat the code. Only the meaning of for we have to understand. That we are going to see in the tomorrow's class. Okay. So please practice on the while loops today. And today I'm going to share you the questions. Again, based on this, there is an assignment. Now, what is the assignment? Notes upload. Notes not uploaded. 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. 1 minute. I have uploaded on the same day itself. Okay. Just give me a minute. I'm going to upload the notes, assignments, and task, everything. I have already uploaded. Maybe there is some glitch, and just in 5 minutes I will upload. Okay, in the class only I will upload that one. Okay. Yeah. Yes. So in the class only I will upload and I'll take the confirmation. And yeah, otherwise this kind of technical glitch, maybe in my laptop multiple classrooms are there and multiple drives are there. Is something okay. Now done. I will upload now itself. Just before to that, now today's class assignment. Now what is the assignment we are going to have based on the while loop? I'm going to share you the task, and along with the task assignment also. Similarly, I think if part also assignment was not shared now. Done. Okay. Similarly, this one also I'm going to share the task and assignment. Try to complete all these things by today. Now, what is the assignment is just write your phone number. Everyone, please write your phone number in your notes. In my case, I'm writing my phone number, example purpose. This is not my phone number. Pure example. Okay. Right. Everyone, please write your phone number in the notes. Now, just total all the numbers. Just do the total of all the numbers and what are the number you are going to get that till single digit. For example, if I add this one, my phone number total is 54. 2 digits I will get. Again, you have to add one more time. You have to get single digit like this. Okay. Sum of your phone numbers till the single digit. For example, sir, I have got 56, sir. Okay. First you got 56, sir. Do the total. Again, 5 plus 6. What is 5 plus 6? 11. Again, do 1 plus 1. 2. Like this you have to do. Till you get the single digit, you have to do. Tell me what is your total for your phone number? What is your total? Your phone number, guys. What is that? 1. Sir, for example, obviously you'll get more 2 digits only. First time you'll get 2 digits, 100%, because that is 10 numbers are there now. If all the digit is 1 also, minimum 10 you will get. What is the total? Some people are getting 9, 6 or something now. Now write the Python code for that. That is only exam. That is only assignment. Write the Python code. Whatever you have done now. Ask the user to enter the phone number. Don't ask the user to enter the single digit number. Ask the user to enter and give the entire number. I'm going to give in one shot my entire phone number like this. It has to take as an input, and output it has to print only something like this. Sum of digits of your phone number. Sum of digits is equal to 9. That's it. He may enter 11 or something. Check the length function. If the length is exactly equal to 10 only, it has to execute. Otherwise, it has to say invalid phone number. If he has entered 9 digits or 8 digits or 11 digits or something, invalid phone number. Length. Okay. So it has to take the user phone number like this, and it has to print only this one. Okay. Don't do, sir, 9 one time, collecting 1, enter your first digit, second digit, third digit, fourth digit. Don't ask like this, separately. Ask entire phone number in one shot and print the sum of the digits. I don't want even to see in between 54, again 5 plus 4, that one also has to not be printed. Printing has to be done only the final answer. Sum of the digits has to be printed. Okay. Your phone number sum. Cross check with your phone number only. Okay. What are the phone number you are entering? That phone number single digit. So that is the reason I asked you to do that one. Now you have done your phone number now. You got single digit now. And you are saying that I have got 9 or 6 or 5. Some students are saying 1 or something, right? Write the Python code for that. Using while loop. Only using while loop. If you know the Python and I want to try in a different way also, I am not going to accept. Only while loop. That is the question. Is the point is clear? Done. So just I'm trying to upload the notes. Just give me 1 minute of time. And after uploading the notes, then you leave. Till that, wait. And next, sir, you told that today there will be exam, but I have not conducted the exam, right? Now, if whenever I say the exam, obviously one night before, students will prepare. And they'll come for the exam. Now, some people will not prepare and they'll come. Few people will prepare one night before and they'll come. Some people will forget everything and they'll come. Right? Now, the people who are getting forget and they are coming to the regular class as normally, for that, that is not a problem for us. But the people who are preparing one night before now, these are good students, but they are overfitted. Means they are trying to buy something. Now I have to control that one. Means sudden test has to be done. Maybe tomorrow in the class, instead of taking the for loop, I may conduct the exam. Maybe, may not be. Now again today night also you will prepare. Again dialogue I will use in the tomorrow's class. Again tomorrow night also you will prepare. Every day you will prepare. Every day I will continue the same dialogue. And one day your faces will say that today sir will not 100% he is not going to conduct the exam. Your face will tell na. At that time I will conduct. 100% exam will be there. But when is the question mark? Okay. To avoid the overfitting problem means by heartness. I don't want the students to prepare just for one night before and for temporary purpose, for exam purpose. They have to learn the concept wise purpose, not for exam purpose. Right? Is the point is clear? That is the reason today I have not conducted the exam. But exam will be conducted for you suddenly. Prepare for that. And your sudden test marks is going to be more important. whichever the tests are conducted for example, today I have told you that I'm going to conduct the test tomorrow, and you are really also conduct the test tomorrow, that is having less weightage. Suddenly I will conduct the test now, that will have more weightage. Sudden test is called as external marks. One night before, if I say, that one is called as internal marks for your understanding purpose. Okay, the marks will be with me. I will analyze, right? Which student is doing well in the sudden test, which student is doing in the normal test. I will analyze now. Okay, and based on my analysis, what you are going to conclude at the end, you will see that one. Automatically, you'll see. But 100%, I will say one thing is, whenever I conduct the sudden test and students are performing very well, for that particular student, some additional support will be there in terms of their placement wise, salary wise, something, whatever the name you want, you add. But difference will be there, guarantee. Okay. Now, based on this, tomorrow there is exam or no? That will be decided tomorrow morning only. We can't conclude now anything. Okay. If I say answer as no also, it is wrong answer only. If I say yes also, it is wrong answer only. Because exact answer is I also don't know. That is exact answer. Right? Done. Just I'm trying to upload the first notes. Yeah, notes was uploaded. First your regular notes was uploaded, and I'm uploading the task based on that. What are the tasks are there? Just cross check once. Notes was uploaded. Yeah, I have uploaded the task also. Just cross check in your drive. Both online and offline students, please cross check. And I'm adding the assignments also. That is based on the if and else, what are the conditional statements, BMI calculator, and today's phone number example. Both of them also I'm adding. Done. Added. Please cross check assignments, task, and regular notes. 3 of them. Yeah, you can leave. If you have received miss, you can leave. Yeah, you can leave, guys. If no questions, you can leave. Tomorrow we are going to discuss the for loops. It's of me, sir. Approve. I asked her for you. Why you message again? Oh, that is you, huh? Okay, okay. Sorry, fine, fine, fine. I think I should download, sir. Okay, okay, done.